What do you mean? He said like, hotel the marine.
So you're just recording the journey.
Yeah, it's private. It's just us.
Like this.
Yeah, it's live, but it's just us here. Nobody else is seeing it.
So let the marine sleep for 2 hours and then he'll take 6 hours.
It's live, but it's only us here.
Yeah, no. All right. That's on me. You guys don't have this out there. Don't have it? How can we buy it? They buy it?
Yeah. Supply. Yeah. It's just the tablet and this.
That's just a server for the TVs, right?
This is a Wi-Fi receiver router. Connects to the TV with a HDMI, and then a tablet hooks up via Wi-Fi. It's Bluetooth, but they call it Wi-Fi for some reason. But it's like hooks up with Bluetooth. Okay, so you're going right now.
No, you don't have to have internet set up with that, right?
No.
It just runs straight on.
Yeah.
You're just Bluetooth.
It's called Wi-Fi receiver, but it's connected via like Bluetooth.
You need Wi-Fi in order to pull documents and stuff. Emails and stuff like that. Because he theoretically could email you like the slide, you'd have to download through Wi-Fi.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yates. I'm from Camp Hansen. I'm Assistant Chief. Today I'm going to be going over my opinions on what I've seen from the beginning to end of going through these digital master menu displays. So first thing, my opinions on it. So since the beginning, when I started, I've noticed a few trends. So like now I see that the patrons themselves come like TI inspection, you're worried about master menu compliancy. I've seen that the patrons themselves help keep that master menu compliancy because they see the menus now. They're not just trying to look through a piece of paper on a board or something. So when we run it, we don't have anything, they're asking the cooks. So that helps us a lot, I think. I think it makes the establishment look more like a business. It's not so military military doctrine. It's like you're walking actually into a restaurant kind of. So it gives it a little bit better vibe. So we'll begin going through on the how-to. So let's see. Okay, y'all can see that good? Awesome. So first thing you're gonna do is open up your application. One of the main things, you go into your settings right here, scroll down. The first thing you want to do is connect the system time. What that does is it sets the application and your tablet on the same time zone. To where when I first did it, it took me a whole day to figure it out. Was my slides weren't popping up on the monitors when I wanted them to because it was on a different time zone. So they were coming on in the middle of the night without me even knowing. So keep that in mind.
Can I see something real quick?
Yes. Something.
I'm trying to make it brighter.
Oh, it kind of changed on its own. Had like a blue tint, now it's.
What's the name of the software that's used?
VGS Simplicity Mobile.
VGS.
So they use it. I know they use it at KFC and a few other like main corporations.
Baskin Robbins, Subway.
A few other ones. So it's pretty cool. Okay, good. So as you can tell, you can see the 1 through 4. That's basically the steps. So very easy. First thing you want to do, click on New Slide. Then you'll see VGS menu boards. Those are basically all your templates that come. Now mine, obviously, I have a few additional ones because these are the ones I made. But like, say, for instance, this one right here, Here, I turn it around. This is lunch specials. So this is just a basic one that they have. So the way to edit these is these little arrows right here. Try to make this a little better. Okay. You click on this arrow right here, and it goes through each and every little box, all the way through. And in this middle one right here, you hold it, and you can basically go through with this faster if you want. Let me get back on it real quick. So when you go through, the way you want to edit each one on one of the boxes, this circle with the 3 little tabs, you click on it, you come up here, you can click on the image, and then you can go through any of these. You can change the color, background textures. You can go to the stock photo library, which is just a bunch of random food and stuff. Yeah, you can go to, like, from your device, all your pictures, whatever you want to upload to that. And then you just click on here, change the name, click back, change it to lunch. And this little, like, piece of paper with the plus sign on it, you click on it, and that's where you can change the font size of it, all the little details that you want within your menu. So you can customize it to your own. So once you go through, change pictures, click on this. This has, wrong one. You click on this, the same thing, the editor. So then you can go through these little tabs right here, 2, 3, for your different selections that you're gonna have on your menu. So we'll keep it just basic shrimp, go through, same thing. So that's basically, you play with it enough, you'll learn how to go through and do your menus. So we're gonna upload this. I'm gonna show you how you upload the menu you build to constantly play on a scheduled playlist. So obviously we'll save it. So just keep it as day 1, save, go back. So since I'm already connected through Wi-Fi to the monitor above me, you go directly into your second step when you're ready to upload it. Go into Content Manager, click on Smartphone, VGS Menu Board, and then you find the slide you just made. Click on it. This little arrow right here is your upload button. And you press OK. And it just uploads itself.
Now, can you explain the fact that once you upload the image, you no longer need the tablet? It's going to be added to the receiver in the back of the TV, right?
Yeah, you don't need this no more. You can completely turn off the Wi-Fi, turn it off, connect to another monitor. Like the ones at the mess hall right now are still running, and I've been here all day. So they work constantly. But you got to schedule it.
I'm gonna switch
So
to
it's on, it's just on the
Not right
TV.
now.
Okay, let me know.
Like the TV has a hard drive.
So pretty much within the router.
So this
It
is the hard drive.
stores.
So what he did is stores right here.
And that goes to multiple TVs inside of the shower.
Each TV has its own.
Oh.
Each-
That was the same question.
So for example,
So you guys had that installed by some professionals. They would have to install it themselves, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a look at it before you guys leave.
Yeah, to install it, I mean, it's pretty easy. Just plug it up. Put in a connected,
Receiver for every TV that you put that on.
connect to
And then you
Wi-Fi.
just threw that out to the receiver and it'll play it whenever you.
So one tablet is enough.
So you need one tablet and then however many TV
Receivers.
For each TV.
Got it.
So at Fuji, we have 2 entrances, then you need 2 TVs, then you need
2 receivers.
And the same tablet can do the same. So
Correct.
They play like a DVD player, so you have to go on to your HDMI connection on the TV in order to see the screen. Our first issue was that we were trying to go through the settings to find where it was connecting. We thought it was Wi-Fi, but it's not. It's literally like a DVD player.
the DVD player.
Yes, you click on settings, put it on freaking HDMI 1, and then it'll pop up your receiver in the back of the TV.
Because your cable is connected to the router.
Yes.
Yes.
The HDMI cable to the router. Okay.
Yeah.
Make it.
Your HDMI level 1 or whatever it is.
Ready to move on? Awesome. So we just uploaded it to the TV.
Yates, I think you got a question.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. So I was able to do that, you know, edit a menu and everything, but I could only connect it to like one TV. So I have to disconnect this from that one router, go to the other TV and connect it to that one's router.
Correct.
Because you got a name. If you notice, sorry about that. Here, show them.
So it says, so you got your own routers. If you look on the router, normally this one's labeled. So it says menu 5. So however many monitors you have, I have 4. So it just goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect on Wi-Fi to 1. I can edit that one, do what I need to do, get off, go to the next one, do what I need to do. And as you save your scheduled playlist on there, it's not going to change. It's literally going to pop up when you want it to. That's that.
I've got a name on there, right? 1, 2, whatever.
Yeah, they're labeled. Each router.
Ours came labeled with.
Yeah, all of them came.
So they should be coming with that.
They all came with that.
That's
When you
good.
go to the Wi-Fi.
Did it make sense or did that answer your question?
Yes,
So there's
sir.
a change to a menu. You have to change on every single monitor, or does it do it automatic?
So like, as in, when it changed to a menu, like
Day-
menu changes come
yeah.
up.
Day
So
6 isn't this product anymore, it's this. or-
it's like Deli Bar now because Power Hut or something like that. So yes, you have to go into that monitor that you're going to be displaying day 6 on, and then you basically take your slide of Deli Bar and you just upload it in there, and then you schedule it on the playlist at that time.
So I do have to do it per TV.
Per TV, correct.
Okay.
You can't do it throughout all of them.
So let me clarify. You do it one time on the iPad and then just upload it on every TV. But you don't have to start over and re-enter it for every TV.
That's
You
it.
re-enter, you just do the edit one time.
That's it.
And then every TV all you gotta do is upload.
That's it.
And when you say schedule it, meaning like, so for my main line day 1, whatever, Monday, it runs day 1, and then when Tuesday clicks around, it automatically runs day 2,
Correct.
or?
It goes by weekly. So every week you just schedule whatever days you have. So like day 1, Monday, day 2, Tuesday, and then at the end of that week, you want to redo another week on each monitor. But it only takes it'd probably take me 30 minutes to do all the monitors in the mess hall
Once a week.
once a week. That's
Essentially, he saves all the templates onto the iPad,
Mhm.
and then on the iPad, there is a section that says schedules, and he drags all the slides that he wants for that week into there and puts a time on each of them, and then he just uploads it and leaves them alone. Okay, so then when it comes to that following week, like what we do is we don't turn our TVs off, we leave them in hibernation mode. So then what happens is that once the time kicks in for wherever you program it to, it'll pop up that menu for the duration of the meal period that you need it for. And then it turns off automatically back to hibernation mode, waiting for the next menu to pop up for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then when it comes to the end of the meal, you're closed, you lock your doors, TVs go back into hibernation mode, and it'll play automatically day 2, and they come back in. It'll show you that with the schedule, all the way up to 7 days, right? 7 days. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go in. That'll be on step 4 schedule playlist. Yeah, I'll show everybody exactly that. So that's what we're gonna go into. So you go back. We just upload. All Content Manager was uploading it to the monitor. So you go into step 3, which is when you schedule the playlist. Like you build it, however many slides you want to put into it, and the time desired for each slide. So we're just gonna do one because for lunch just comes up. So you click on Playlist Manager. You can see the tab right here. That's Add Playlist. Then you go into your slides. So you go down to your VGS menu board. You can't really see that. And then you're just going to upload the day 1 that I just programmed into the TV. Add a playlist. So you go back. Then you click on the arrow right here. You can tell that, so let me go back real quick. You can tell the time says 1 minute right there. So then you click on the arrow, you scroll down. I do mine hours at a time because how our times that we're open. So I just put it on for 60 minutes. Press save, my new playlist. So this would be like, so this is lunch day 1, basically. I just put L day 1, so I know exactly what it is. And I would do that for every single day, the 28-day master menu cycle. So now go back, see lunch day 1, awesome. Now your fourth and final step is just going into schedule manager. And now you can see every day, so it's weekly, and you can see your timelines and what's going to be here. So let's see, right now it's 1400. So I could take lunch day 1 and I just put it on Friday. So the way the hours work though is kind of weird. So like when it says 1400, it plays from 14 to 15. So that's the way that works.
Could you schedule for an hour?
Yeah. Well, just in general, I just scheduled it in between 14 and 15. If I was to set it on the playlist as 30 minutes, it would only play from 14 to 14:30. But since I did an hour, it goes 14 to 15. You just got to understand that little gap that it's in.
So if you want it for 2 hours, you drag that slide twice.
Yep.
2 blocks.
You just come down here. Now it's from 15 to 16, even though it's on 15. It just begins at the start of that time. So, and that's pretty much how you do that. And then you can also use this sleep mode that they have already put into the tablet. So you just put it on here, and you can click on these little arrows right there, and it'll do like the whole week if you're not playing anything during that time. So you can do that. But the only thing with the sleep mode they have is when it goes into the sleep mode, it still pops up like LG, and it kind of looks like there's nothing connected. So what I did was I took an actual menu and I created a new slide. So I wiped out everything and just made everything black and just used that as my sleep mode. So now that it's running, but it's black, and then it pops up. So it just keeps doing like that.
Sorry, Yates. Could you get the food service logo? Put it on the slide, just like you said, so this is sleep mode. Just gotta.
Yes, you could. Yes.
Is this software, can you do this on a computer and then put it on the computer to tablet or no? You have to do it on the tablet, like create,
I'm sure you could do it on a computer.
but you don't.
I haven't done it.
Tablet?
I haven't done it on a computer, but I mean, you just download the app and then connect to Wi-Fi, and I'm sure you could
Simplicity.
do it on
That
anywhere.
makes the app, I'm sure you probably download the app to your computer, and then you have to probably work out the way you upload it to your tablet.
Oh, you said Simplicity is a company?
Yes.
Correct. VGS, Simplicity Mobile.
Sounds so simple.
VGS.
Simplicity Mobile. So the only thing is when you do this, you want to make sure that you hit this top right corner, the save button, and then it goes into effect. So now you'll be able to see, I'm going to unplug this and plug,
Into the rock.
yes, plug it up to the router.
Oh, shit, I'm getting it.
And then it should come up.
Got the right cable? I think that is the right cable.
Yeah, good.
Oh, it wasn't plugged in all the way. My bad. But then, yeah.
One officer magic.
So now it's just gonna play, as you can, if you look on, oh, well, let's see. But now it's up there. So it'll play, since I scheduled it, from 14 to 15 and 15 to 16. And then at 16, it's just gonna go black in the sleep mode.
But that black could be anything that you want.
Correct. It could be anything, or whenever you want to. Pretty much. It looks like it's off. And then you don't touch it.
So if we wanted to get this and we use funds, is this something we're gonna Serve Mart? Is this Best Buy back in America? Is this?
You submit a purchase request for your contracting office, RCO. So your supplier will submit a request with the specifications that you want, and you cannot do brand name requests necessarily, but you can write the specifications in such a way that they're the only ones that does it. So when RCO submits a solicitation to look for the vendor, you give those guys a heads up, and RCO will procure it for you. You know what I mean?
Basically services.
No, your supply.
I said.
Your supply. You goes through the RCO, Regional Contracting Office.
ISO.
Yeah. So they cannot just go ahead and make a purchase like this necessarily.
Hey.
There's many different ways that they can do it. There's many different ways, but yeah, just go through your unit supply. They can submit a PR to RCO, have them not only depending on how much money they want to spend, but they can even have a guy come in and install it for you. I would recommend it. This is so simple. But you could even pay for them, come over here, install it for you, and even teach you guys a class and train you. You know, but that's just extra money that you really don't need to spend. It's pretty simple. I know it sounds overwhelming for some right now because it's new. But Master and Jesus and I, you know, we got a further education. We both put our heads together and we were able to make it happen, right? Yeah. It's simple. It's simple.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
See, you're having it flip between, like, did you set it to where it goes from like breakfast, lunch, and dinner to straight demonstration for this, like it's doing now?
I just did that. I put that on purpose myself.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I just press, when you were on it, you just press play. When you're creating your slide, all you gotta do is press the play button, and it'll come up, as long as you're connected to it.
Okay, and then the times you selected for, you can just plan it out with like the 28-day menu, and then it just runs itself.
Pretty much, yeah. You just gotta get on it weekly and put the new menus in for that week, or whatever day you're on.
So it's,
Yes.
So it just allows you to do just that week?
Yes, it only goes up to a week. It doesn't go anywhere.
Thank you.
That'll be easy.
Okay, so on that note, real quick, if you guys look at the screen real quick, you see that bagel sandwich that he has. The software brings tons of pictures from stock that you can borrow already, or with the same tablet, you can take a picture of your own food. So you know you have table displays and stuff like that. You can take pictures of that if you wanted to, and throw it out there. Now you see how the letters are, and it depends on how big the TV, how far. It depends on the location where you have it. That might be too small to display it on one single slide. So another option that you have is break it down where it says had oatmeal. Yeah, you got oatmeal on top. You got at the bottom what meats at the bottom. What's to the right? Scrambled eggs and steamed rice. So what he has right there, you can literally get a slide and make it bigger where it says to breakfast, and then have it rotate every 5 seconds. You put a timer, have it rotate so you make it bigger. So 5 seconds, it's to breakfast. So 5 seconds, you see how oatmeal. Then 5 seconds later, you see all the meat. 5 seconds later, it switches to eggs and rice and all that stuff. So you can have like a big display like that, or you can have every 5 seconds like a slideshow. It doesn't have to stay stationary. And you can edit the time. 60 seconds, 10 seconds, 3 seconds, depending how often. You know, so you read the menu, time it. Wow, it took me 7 seconds to read the menu. So I'm gonna put a 10-second timer, and then you can do that as well. Or you can keep it the way he has it right now, and you can make it where the sandwich is the one that switches every 5 seconds. The picture switches every 5 seconds. You can leave the menu the way it is right now, but you want to display multiple pictures, you can continue to do that. Every 5 seconds, the pictures are changing. You show in the pages what chorizo hash looks like. You know what I'm saying? So you can throw that in yourself.
You also take pictures of like your own products that have been cooked at the mess hall. So it's pretty cool. The way I have mine set up is, as you can tell, the different colors, that's for the fuel to fight. So the patrons know off of that. So that makes it a little bit easier. Then I just got the portions and then the calories. And I just make all 28. So I'll show you a few other examples that I made. So this is part of specialty bar, surf and turf. I actually used some pictures from Okinawa on this one. Like the top left, that's actually the Okinawa sunset. And then that's just part of the beach here.
The tablet is connected to this router right now, so if you press on the tablet, okay.
So if I press play, or if I just get off of that, it goes away. But when you disconnect
They
and
go
you
to a
leave
different
it,
TV.
it'll go back to whatever you had scheduled.
Okay.
So there I got that.
You can download pictures off Google and stuff and upload them as your backgrounds, depending if you don't like the way the background looks. So if you like deli bar, you can take a bunch of pictures offline of like really good deli sandwiches, upload it to your sidebar there.
Just customize it however you want. Well, I think once you start actually playing with the software, it's very simple. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave this one up there. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna kind of tell you where I started with this, because when I first got it, it seemed like so much menus to plan. So the way I did was I took the easiest one was snack line. I started with snack line. It's standard menu, it doesn't change. So I just made that one, uploaded. Then I went from there straight into breakfast. Now in the master menu, there's like 2 different breakfasts really. It just rotates back and forth. The only difference is the desserts at the bottom. They change, but that's on a 5-day cycle as well. So it's kind of tricky, but you just keep going through each page, and eventually you come out with 28 slides. I did all breakfast, and then I went straight from there into lunch and dinner. So like it was day 22, lunch and dinner. That morning I did day 22 lunch and dinner. And I also did day 23 lunch and dinner. So now every day I come in, I just do the next day's menus. So it's constantly being displayed. So you don't have to do all of it at once. You can just every day make new menus for the next day. You just save them. And that way, once you get through all 28 days of each individual meal, you're good. You just once a week, you come in 30 minutes and do it. You got to worry about it. Unless you have special meals, you put those up there, whatever you really want to do. I have I made a turnover binder, so I have a few things in here. I got the YouTube videos if y'all want the links to those. I also have a PowerPoint presentation